And what's up, guys? Welcome to our first music broadcast. It's not broadcast, but podcast. And today we'll be talking about how much I love Taylor Swift with such a passion. I love her. She's beautiful. Great music.
She's in the spirit now. I mean,
That's-
this was a little while ago. This was only 2008, but I mean, she's in the spirit now. I think she's trying to get us in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I would be saying if it was April 1st. Today we're going to be talking about a couple different things. Matt, you look
That's
like
what
you want to say
they
something.
would be saying if it was April 1st. I personally think that Taylor Swift is an okay artist.
Matt?
I think
Wow.
she's hated way too much, and she's just getting way too much hate for no reason. I mean, I think it's just because she's so famous. I don't know. Maybe Noah, you're jealous. I mean, all I'm saying is it's not Noah the Eras tour. So I don't know, but that's just my 2 cents on it.
Matt, you were the only one in this group that doesn't dislike Taylor Swift.
Because there's no reason to dislike Taylor Swift. What's the reason?
I
I
have
want to
a
hear. What's the
paragraph
reason?
right here.
You have a paragraph? Okay,
have a
give me the Spark Notes version.
Her fan base is weird and really obsessive compared to a lot of other fan bases.
But that's not Taylor Swift, though. That's not Taylor Swift. That's the Swifties.
Her
That's what I
herself
think
released,
they're called.
She's the reason.
She pollutes the planet a lot with her a lot of plane flights, private planes.
Well, you got to think. How are we going to get her there?
She's not a good lyricist, and her music is bland.
You're telling me that her performance of Last Christmas was bland?
Yeah,
You're telling me that Last Christmas was bland?
I could think of like 10 different artists who did Last Christmas better.
Here's my thing. I have a feeling we're going to get into her later on. So why don't we
Yeah.
save her life until later on? And then we
Absolutely.
can, move into it. But what did you have for us today? You got a call
First-
here, December 1st. What do you have for us here?
First, I think we can talk about our favorite artists, and I'll go first because my opinion matters more. My favorite artist is Tyler, the Creator. He's been a fantastic rapper. He's gone across many genres, and if you've listened to him, you would know how much of a journey his music has gone. He went from like horrorcore, from being banned to companies to really beautiful songs now with just beautiful rhythms and jazz. So
I'll tell you this about Tyler, the Creator. He sung one of my favorite Christmas songs ever, and it's the cover of You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch for
Yeah.
The Grinch 2019, which is, I mean, it's up there with the bane of my existence. I think that movie is the worst movie to ever come out of Illumination,
But-
ever. But the song itself,
Yeah.
that saves it. I watched the movie just for the song.
Tyler, the Creator, dropped like the greatest Christmas album of all time for a really garbage movie. And like he went way too hard for
For
a Grinch remake.
It's a D-list movie. It's
Yeah.
horrible. Benedict
Yeah.
Cumberbatch, love him. Horrible movie.
How much
Aren't we
did they
talking
pay him?
about music today, guys?
Yes. So
Yes. So
You know-
we'll stick with the music.
We'll stick
aspect
with
of it.
Tyler, the Creator, music. He's the only person Eminem has apologized to, and I think that means something. So he also designs his own clothes. He has 2 clothing brands. He's just a fantastic person.
He's not just a one-trick pony.
Yeah, he's like Kanye on steroids and not a bad guy in general. Let's
Well,
go to you. What's your
my
favorite
favorite singer.
artist?
My favorite artist is, she's from, I want to see if y'all can, well, y'all probably already know, but she's from the 80s. She was originally in a band, and it's going to be the biggest hit. Her name's Stevie Nicks.
Wow.
Y'all know
Whoa,
who it
no
is?
way.
Her name is Stevie Nicks. Wow.
How'd you guess? Yeah. So
Oh
she
my
was
goodness.
so Stevie Nicks is my favorite singer because, and you know what? I can group her in with Fleetwood Mac in the sense that Fleetwood Mac wouldn't have been as famous without Stevie Nicks, and Stevie Nicks wouldn't have been as famous without Fleetwood Mac.
Absolutely.
And
I'm gonna
I-
be honest. As soon as I heard that name, I thought it was a man.
Well, I mean, the jury's still out. No, I'm just joking. No, Stevie Nicks, she's a lovely woman. I assume, I hope she's a lovely woman. But she was in the band Fleetwood Mac, and I love her. First off, she has an angelic voice. People call her a witch just because like her voice and her tone is so like just angelic. It's like
Yeah.
so rhythmic, and I just like the story behind her. Like when she was in Fleetwood Mac, there was this album called Rumors. And that album, the history behind that album is so cool. They were fighting. It's cool for us. It's not cool for them.
It's cool to read about.
Yeah,
to
I mean, they were
experience
probably
it.
going through like some hard times, but I'm enjoying myself. I mean, there was some illegal use of stuff, and there was breakups. There was arguments between the band. They almost broke up like 4 times in the middle of the album, but they released it. And some of the albums are literal straight diss tracks to other members of the band, like The Chain and Dreams. And she's definitely underrated. She's not as appreciated, but that's my personal favorite. Elwin, you know what? I want to hear yours.
Yeah, you talk a lot.
I know.
My favorite artist, I've got to say, Bikini Kill.
Bikini Kill.
Very 80s band. It's a rock band, punk mainly. All females, and they usually make songs more about female empowerment, feminism, all of that kind of stuff. Rebel Girl is a really good song. That song's mainly about like women and they need those rights,
So
the
it's like
equality.
an MCR.
Yeah.
Band, I'm guessing. I don't want to get attacked, but I'm not really a huge fan of MCR. But I mean, punk. I'm not against punk rock. Like, it's not like my least favorite genre, so I might be interested. They're called what? Bikini Kill.
Bikini Kill.
And you said they're like 80s, so they're kind of like retro.
Very.
A little old. I haven't heard
What's
of
their
them.
flow though? Are they like scream like
Or just real
how would you
punk.
describe their music?
Very punk. Like they don't really switch it
The
up
amount
that
of
much.
punkage is increasing.
100% punk.
But that's why I like them, is because they don't switch it up. The change throws me off.
Mm-hmm. So you just know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
in your song. I like that because, listening to a new album and you don't know really what you're getting into, I don't really like that. That's why I stick with artists and singers who mainly stick with one genre, so I get that.
Yeah.
Ty, the only true musician of this group.
Yeah.
I wanna
Hey,
hear
I'm
what
his
your
lead
favorite artist
singer.
is.
You
Yeah,
can.
plus, minus, well, I mean, yeah.
Hey.
But go on. Know that voice
Well,
crack.
I'd say my favorite band is Breaking Benjamin. They are a
Benjamin.
alternative rock band.
I'm going to look them up to see like how many monthly listeners they have.
I would say probably around 3.5 million.
3.5 million, that's funny.
He took
I'm surprised if you haven't heard.
Six.
of them.
6.2 million. I was
even
expecting
more.
it to be
Okay.
less.
Well, I just like their overall flow of music. They have great taste. They have really powerful chord progressions, and most importantly, lyrics. Like in one of their hit songs, Diary of Jane, it's about him talking about how he wishes he was in this girl's life and how he wished that she knew him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of Diary of Jane, that has 533 million listens on Spotify right
So-
here.
It's probably one of their biggest songs.
What that sounds like is he couldn't pull.
Sounds like he's
Yeah.
I bet you can't name 5 songs from them.
It's literally
I know
on the
that.
board.
I don't mean
I did that
look.
earlier today, and I thought I was just the funniest person alive.
You're not
Yeah,
funny.
Diary of Jane, Sooner or Later, Defeated, Unknown Soldier, Failure.
You know what?
There's so
I'll
many.
take your word.
Rain.
I was gonna say I
Yeah.
can take your word
I was
for it.
gonna
I'll
say
take
you
your word
better
for it.
say
Just from the
our
picture
song.
alone, they remind me of the Foo Fighters. And speaking of the Foo Fighters, what are y'all's least favorite band?
I think
They're not my least favorite band, but
Well, we can say our least favorite artist at one time.
Yeah,
3,
let's just
2.
all say
No,
it
no,
at
no,
the
you three can say your
same
least favorite
time.
artist.
Like
Three.
1, 2, 3.
Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
Swift.
y'all are haters, bro. Y'all are just
bet I am.
haters. I mean, there's no true reason to hate her. I mean, give me a reason that has nothing to do with just her
She's
fans.
blonde.
She's blonde?
That's good
She's
enough
basic.
I was gonna look around and be like at one of our crew members and be like, they're blonde, but
she's
no one's
very
blonde here.
basic. She sings
She's-
only about like heartbreak and normal things like that.
I think the only time her music was good is when she was in her country era.
She's still in her. No, she isn't.
Yeah,
in her
she's
country,
not.
But still, I mean, you can't tell me that "Cruel Summer" is not like a bop when
Yes,
you're
I can.
driving. Well, I guess he has me there. Okay, so I'm actually gonna deviate because I'm not I'm kind of underground.
Oh, okay.
I'd say that my
Oh,
least
all right.
favorite artist is easily. Let me look him up if I know how to spell the name.
Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn
Marilyn
Manson.
Manson. I think Marilyn Manson is probably the.
That's
That's
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe, my dude.
Marilyn Monroe is my lead. No, I'm just joking. It's Marilyn
What'd
Manson.
she do wrong?
Marilyn Manson is. I hate that sort of like just in your throat, like just building up like you're about to scream. And I don't really like screamo rock. Plus, Marilyn Manson, his videos are just
Terrifying.
strange. I mean, like, obviously, I like film, I like cinematography and all that, but it's not even cinematography. It's just, let's go to this abandoned warehouse and let's just roll our cameras on our iPhone 4s and just see what they get. And I don't really like that.
He's also not a great person.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
have to
at
get
all.
into the
Things he's
entire
done.
Yeah.
of his existence.
Yeah,
But
let's
he
not-
has
let's
shown to
not.
not be that great of a person.
Yeah,
We keep
can't-
it PG here.
Yeah, we can't talk about that.
We keep it real here.
If you are interested, you should go check out what he has done.
They have a
There's
lot of videos on YouTube.
a lot of
A lot of
documentaries.
But
And
yeah,
you know,
I'd say Marilyn Manson.
we talked about our least favorite. Let's talk about the artist who like changed music or changed the landscape.
Easy.
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 Is it?
Easy. Actually, I do want to look her up. I want to see how many followers she has. I looked at
Disney.
Disney. No, Dolly Parton, y'all.
I mean, they did. Disney did
What was
change.
Disney doing in your head?
I don't know, because Dolly Disney. I think Dolly Parton changed the landscape entirely. Not even for just country music, but for all genres of music.
Yeah.
Now, she did, of course, influence a lot of country music. I think her sort of. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it other than she just kind of paved the way for country artists nowadays, and not even just for country artists, but for female artists entirely. I mean, she really just kind of stuck it to the man, with no other way to put it, and just, I mean, back then she was really famous in around the 80s. Like, when did Jolene come out? It doesn't show.
Well, that's my favorite song.
Yeah, Jolene came out in 1974, and back then, it was kind of like the main consensus was that it was a boys' game. Country music was supposed to be some country guy in the middle in his barn with some condenser mic, just
With
talking
his
about how
fiddle.
with his fiddle, talking about how the devil come down to Georgia, and she just kind of was like, no, we're not going to do that. And then she came out with, I know we're talking about songs, but she came out with 9 to 5, which is really good. I just recently watched it for the first time, and it was.
And the song, 9 to 5.
And the song. Well, no, I don't know which came first, the song or the movie.
I don't know.
I'm
If y'all
pretty
know-
sure the
if
song.
y'all know, put in the-
the
If y'all know, put it in the comments right now. But as soon as we come back, I want to guess what Noah's underground artist is. I'm pretty sure I know, but
I
we'll
don't.
have to see.
I don't.
So we'll have to see that after commercial.
Doctor, can I see you at sick bed 1?
This isn't looking good. He's dehydrated.
Vitals aren't seeing that well. Mr. Panther, I need you to stay down. Doctor, can I see you in your office?
I don't know what to do.
I'm thinking of everything. There's nothing left.
There's one thing.
I know what you mean.
All he needs is a shot of prime.
My sister dresses like a wild girl. Mom had to cut up all her credit cards. Dad's allergic to housework.
Mom made Dad get a new secretary. Need a little quiet time? Give them Quaker Chewy Bars, made with whole grain Quaker oats and other delicious ingredients. Just look, they're so happy they're speechless. Quaker Chewy Bars. Chewy stops the chatter.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time, or any length of time you wanted to have. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure you could conceive. And after several nights of 75 years of total pleasure each, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be.
Welcome back to the Taylor Swift Hate Club. My name is Noah, your host. And you know, it's December 1st, so let's talk about a little Christmas music. Mariah Carey, she's completely unfrozen, don't you think?
Yeah, no, I mean, Mariah Carey, I think a lot of people don't understand that she has a lot more than just that one song that she has.
I love Mariah Carey.
Her rendition of Silent Night is awesome. I want to see how many listens this is.
Hey, you
that's
didn't
cool.
guess.
Only 1.5 billion. Just 1.5 billion.
Just a low number.
Yeah, you know, I mean, Dolly Parton, who we were just talking about, who only had 500 million. You know, she started her song way back in 1774. She started way back in 1974, and she only has 500.
Who do you think she is? Give her some.
I don't know.
Leeway.
She hasn't gone away.
1776.
No, but All I Want for Christmas Is You is 1.5 billion listens, and this is just on Spotify. So this means that within, when did Spotify's first become a thing? 2008?
Like 2012 or something?
2012. Since then, 11 years, 1.5 billion listens have been had on this song. That is insane. That's a portion of the world has listened to this song.
And that's just on Spotify. I mean, on Apple Music and YouTube.
Which is superior.
You know, it's not. But moving on, it probably has billions of views there too. And like, who's listening to this so many times at this point? I feel like December starts and it just starts playing.
Well, I just put it on nonstop. I'm a bulk of this. I just put it on nonstop throughout the year, and it just continues to play. Repeat. But to go back to where we were at before the commercial break, I wanted to guess who Noah's groundbreaking artist was.
My groundbreaking.
Your groundbreaking, landscape changing, just completely different artist. I think that your artist.
You're wrong.
Is Taylor Swift.
Well, you're even more wrong. I don't know. It's Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean.
I
don't think I've heard a single one of his songs, but I have heard of him.
You should look into his music because it's amazing.
That's it? 30 million listeners? That's it?
Yeah.
Dolly Parton has Actually, no. I think she only had like 16
Exactly.
million.
Don't
Never
diss
mind.
Frank Ocean.
But why do you wait? Well, hold on. Frank Ocean of all people, why do you think he changed the landscape?
Because, I mean, with not talking about like just his music, I mean, his music really did change the landscape and how albums are dropped and released. But he changed, like, he had a contract with Def Jam, and it was a 2-album or 3-album contract. And so he dropped an Apple exclusive album, a visual album called Endless. So it's not on Spotify. And it just wasn't good. No one said it was good. Like all the critics were like, "Hey, what's he doing here?
over there?"
Yeah, what's he thinking?" And then the
Someone
day
stop.
after, so he got out of the contract, and the day after dropped Blonde, which is one of the most critically acclaimed albums of all time.
Wait, which one is Blonde? This one right here?
Blonde, yeah, says
2016.
Blonde, yeah. And so because Def Jam was just so upset with how that contract ended, they effectively ended all specific like streaming platform albums or releases or songs, which really helps the consumer because like imagine having to buy Apple Music to listen to Taylor Swift and Spotify to listen to Kanye West. It just wouldn't work out.
So what you're saying is he didn't change music as in like he influenced someone's flow.
Yeah.
He changed music in the sense that he changed the way we listen to music.
Yeah.
Kind of like, you know, CDs and all that, how they're now obsolete. We have to go to streaming. He kind of made it so that streaming services don't really have the
power
to be able to hold consumers like they do.
And I mean, in 2016, a lot of artists signed specific streaming contracts, and a lot of them were only for 1 week. But imagine if it had kept going, it would have been a month, a year, lifetime.
I mean, again, I keep going back to it, but the streaming services we see now, like Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, Max now, they're essentially doing what these music streaming services are doing. They're cutting people up. They're tearing people apart. They're having you buy this, and this. It's getting so expensive. By the amount of money I spend on streaming services every year is probably more than if I would have just got cable and been watching the same things.
Well, we can talk about that if we make a movie.
If we make a streaming
movie
service podcast coming soon.
Helen, what's your groundbreaking artist?
Mine? See, I can't say I would talk as much as you two do.
I love the sound of my voice.
But I think my groundbreaking artist has to be Led Zeppelin. Don't give me that look.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that he's not groundbreaking. I just, knowing you, I just didn't expect Led Zeppelin.
Really? Okay. Anyways, I chose Led Zeppelin. I was looking him up the other day for actually a music project for my music class. By the way, what is music appreciation? Like, come on, what is that class?
Music appreciation.
Yeah.
Appreciating Led Zeppelin.
Okay, all right.
You just jam out to music. for about
No,
an
we
hour.
don't. We
You
get
just listen to
bullied
Frank
in that
Ocean
class.
for like 30 minutes
No,
straight.
you just head bob just the whole time.
Not actually. You're not even listening to
No,
music either.
you appreciate it.
You have bloody noses by the end of the period.
Yeah. It's a moment of silence, the whole class.
So Led
of
Zeppelin,
music.
do you think he changed all music or just like the rock genre?
Rock genre. I was doing research on him for a
was
project
kind of a
the other.
loaded
Oh my
question.
god, let me speak.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was doing research on him for a music project the other day, and we had to look up heavy metal and hard rock, like the originators of that genre, that subgenre of rock. And he is one of the people that helped build that subgenre of music. And Black Sabbath and all of them.
Ozzy. I don't know
That's
if y'all
Black
heard about
Sabbath.
Ozzy. Huh?
That's Black Sabbath.
Yeah, I'm saying, but I don't know if y'all heard about Ozzy, but he's not doing too great. But not to drag it down. So you think he just changed like rock?
Rock.
Essentially. I mean, I
But
can see
that's
that.
music, is it not?
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying
dissing
like
rock.
I'm trying to like better understand it. Because Led Zeppelin, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Led Zeppelin changed like the pop.
I don't think he
Influence.
affects Taylor Swift today.
Oh, okay. I'm
Which is
very
what
sorry.
he's trying to get at.
Do you think Taylor
know?
Swift could fit Led Zeppelin shoes? What do y'all think?
I
No.
think she could try, but she would fail, just like everything else
She
she
can't
does.
even fit in Michael
No, I
Jackson.
will admit, it sounded like I was trying to like disagree with you, but I agree with you. I think Led Zeppelin definitely. I mean, Stairway to Heaven. how many times do people, as soon as they, learn how to play guitar, they just learn how to play the Stairway
I don't
to
know,
Heaven?
Ty. Do you play Stairway to Heaven?
No.
It's
Exactly,
It's actually that
so-
song.
That's the only song he practices every day. It's just Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah, that song is actually banned in most guitar shops because that's all.
It's
they come in,
overplayed.
it's just do do do. It's just that's it. They got tired of it. Now it's banned.
Look, we just joked about it, but Ty, I don't think I've ever heard him play Stairway to Heaven a single time.
No.
I mean, I've
I've heard him play
literally
lots of
everything
songs,
else.
but not Stairway to
You
Heaven.
know, I asked him to play Baby Shark and Ricky and Honey, but I just
I got him to play, what was it? I don't know. We'll figure it out later.
randomly.
We'll figure it
sure.
out.
Ty, what's your groundbreaking artist?
I would say my groundbreaking artist
I
has to be
remember-
Prince.
Prince.
He mixed like soul,
remember.
R&B, funk, rock, all that together to make one iconic sound.
Yeah.
This iconic sound has helped a lot of modern musicians today, like
He looks
The
emo.
Weeknd. Say that. But he helped The Weeknd, and some would even say Bruno Mars.
I mean, I'll tell you this. If I lived at the same time, by the way, Purple Rain is 8 minutes and 40 seconds long.
I would listen to it.
Great song.
I listen to 10-minute songs all the time.
Yeah, Freebird.
AKA
Right
Led
out
Zeppelin.
with-
Sweet
covered
Slash
by-
I Thought You Wanted to Dance by Tyler, the Creator.
Prince and Michael Jackson. I don't know if they had a concert together, but that would have been an amazing time to live. It was a Prince and Michael Jackson.
That concert would have sold out in 2 microseconds.
Yeah, it would have been like Live Aid.
And then it ended in
No, that
hatred
concert in
between
19
the
I think
two
it was like
artists.
1984.
Yeah.
It was the band that brought Queen back together. If y'all seen Bohemian Rhapsody, I don't know if that's
No,
truth, but
I just
Yeah.
know Live Aid, pretty big concert, very influential.
had Led Zeppelin. Had Led Zeppelin in it. No, I mean, Prince, I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't know Prince. I
Yeah.
obviously know Purple
I
Rain.
tried to dive into Prince. I just couldn't get into it. But obviously, music isn't for everyone.
for everyone.
It's a very specific taste for Prince. You know, there's Prince. Is there like a queen or like a king?
There is a Queen, actually.
Well, there's a queen, but is there a king?
I don't know. Well, I don't
Queen
know.
is
But-
a band, though.
Yeah, Queen's a band.
Well, I think Led Zeppelin's a band. There's not a man walking around with first name Led and last name Zeppelin.
I mean,
Well,
there could be.
There probably is. No, I mean, Prince, I know what he did to, influence The Weeknd and pop and all that, but I just don't really know that much about him.
Yeah.
Is he underground?
No.
Is he touring today?
No, he was like really popular back in like 1970s and stuff.
1980s,
Like-
90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a huge pop star. It
Yeah.
was like him
Again,
and Michael
he had
Jackson.
his own movie. Well, I mean, they just give anyone movies nowadays.
Yeah.
My biopic's
I
coming out
think
tomorrow.
he actually does have a movie.
Yeah.
What would the title of my biopic be?
McDonald's.
That's the end of this podcast.
So we've been talking about a lot of mainstream artists today. Let's talk about some of the unknown artists. Matt, what's your
Here,
unknown?
do me last. I'm still debating on
Are
which
you?
one I want. So let's go to. Let's just do my main
No,
tie. The
I'm,
true.
I'm still debating too.
Y'all are.
Let's just circle
All
back
right, well,
around.
Ellen,
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 side.
Ten
side.
side.
I know none of you know who that is except Ty because I have shown Ty that band before.
Yeah, that's
and he hated it.
Yeah, I know them.
They sound like crap.
All right,
BS.
I'm not gonna look up each. I'm not gonna look up each one because it's so hard for me to see on this thing. But what do they do?
10 side, it's another rock band.
They're a band.
It's a heavy metal band.
Oh, so they
There-
play music.
It's 10 side.
Yeah.
There's 10 people.
Okay.
Oh,
what
my
kind of
lord.
instruments
No, there's
do they
not.
use? What kind of instruments do they use?
Do I have to list them?
Every single
I
one.
mean, heavy metal, like bass, drums,
And what does a
electric
bass do?
guitar. Oh, what does a bass do? Are you testing my
I'm
music
just
knowledge
joking.
right now?
No, okay, but for real, like how would you describe their sound?
Listen to heavy metal. There you go.
Perfect, like Black Sabbath.
Sure.
Or is it heavy metal or is it like screamo metal?
It's screamo metal.
Oh, okay.
Which is
I'd rather not listen to them.
Yeah, pretty much heavy metal.
All right, Matt, that must have given you enough time.
You want to go back to me?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was
Yeah.
between Jedi Mind. We talked about this. It was between Jedi Mind Tricks or Tricks Mattel, but I'm gonna have to go with Jedi Mind Tricks with this one.
Yeah.
Not
What,
even this.
do they
I've
sing with
listened
lightsabers?
I listen to Tricks Mattel more than I have Jedi Mind Tricks, but Jedi Mind Tricks, just because. I mean, Tricks Mattel, she's not really underground, but Jedi Mind Tricks is. I haven't heard anyone that knows Jedi Mind Tricks. Although there's 580,000 monthly listeners, so maybe there is. I was shown this by a friend who used to go to Chatt-Co.
So you know someone who listened to it.
Wow.
All right, we're done. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, I knew one person that has ever listened to it, and I don't even know how to best describe their sound other than they're a rock group, obviously. Well, not obviously. Y'all probably don't know who that is. They're a rock group.
Yeah, what if he played jazz, you know?
You
People
like
love jazz.
jazz?
He is. He plays saxophone. No, he's a rap group, and there's a few people in there. I've really only listened to like 5 of their songs, so call me a fake fan all you want. But Uncommon Valor, it's one of their most famous songs. It's about the Vietnam War, and it's kind of like just one after the other. Like you just keep going. He definitely got his flow from someone like someone way back like Sugar Hill Gang or someone like that.
Yeah.
But it's just their flow is very unique. You know when you're listening to them because their voice is so gruff. He talks like this and he raps like this. And
I thought you
exactly
said
who
you
you're talking
hated
to.
that.
Huh?
I thought you said
Yeah,
you
but
hated
it's not
that.
like screaming though. It's like he's talking like this.
He sounds like early Tyler, the Creator.
Tyler, the only thing I can think of when you say Tyler Creator is that Vine where he goes, so you're just going to come here with a birthday gift on my birthday and with my birthday gift on a birthday with my birthday gift. That's all I can think of.
Actually, he stopped making vines and stopped.
Everyone did.
Going out. Well, obviously, but he stopped like going out in public and doing public things about like him being funny or him like pursuing his own TV show. Because people would go up to him and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, it's Tyler Creator, the dude from Vine, and not Tyler the Creator."
That's so sad.
Yeah, and he was
it's sad if someone comes up to you and mentions you. Oh, you're from this, and not just that's that person.
Yeah.
Like if someone goes up to Eminem,
That's that guy from Fortnite.
I was gonna say that. You stole that from me. Gosh,
yeah, but
I
he
hate
got,
this.
He got
I'm
tired
leaving.
of that, and so.
I forgot we didn't even go to YouTube.
Well, he wanted to see how like him rap in his music. So mine's also between two people, between Indigo and Home Shake. We'll go Home Shake because
What is
Home Shake?
Home Shake.
Shake a home.
Yeah, boom, shake a home.
Chicka chicka rocka rocka.
Home Shake.
Yeah, Home Shake. Look
This
at
one?
that.
That
Yeah.
one?
Oh yeah. Okay, you tell me about
Yeah, I
this one.
told you about that. I showed you a couple songs. I've only met one person who've listened to Home Shake.
Well,
I can
believe
tell you
it or not.
619,818 people.
I also introduced myself to Home Shake. I know him personally. I birthed him.
Oh.
But it's just a very interesting type of style of music. You'll have to figure out, find it yourself.
I was talking and I helped you come to this realization that it might kind of sound like Lana Del Rey. Kind of like a male Lana Del Rey.
Like-
It's not Lana Del Rey.
No, male
Like
Lana Del Rey.
shoegaze?
Okay, well I asked you about it and you said yeah, it does kind of sound. You're
No.
saying it's kind of like sad, like slow pop.
Yeah, like
kinda,
lo-fi.
but it's not pop.
So it's like it's kind of like that song Golden Hour by GVK
I
Jake.
actually don't.
You don't know that song?
Nah.
It's like
It's
we were
like
just two lovers
shoegaze, that genre.
sitting in the car listening to Blonde. You know that one?
It's a very interesting. He's got a couple good albums. He was my number 5 artist on Spotify Wrapped this year.
I would play one of his songs, but I don't want Home Shake coming up in here.
Speaking
Like
of
a bell on
Spotify Wrap, bro, everybody gets their Spotify Wrapped, and high school goes feral. Everybody's competing for the most minutes on their Spotify Wrapped.
Y'all want to see what my Spotify Wrapped is? Yeah, I'll show you. No, y'all want to see it? It's nothing because I do not use Spotify. I use Apple Music because Apple Music's superior. The only thing that Spotify has, and that's why I'm on it right now, is because you can see the minutes, and you can't see that with Apple Music.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That's
the-
why Spotify is so much better than Apple Music.
Oh, Spotify's so much better. So you'd give up like an interface, availability. You'd give up all that just so you can see how many people listen to it.
Yep.
That's a Google
Pretty
search
much.
away.
Yep.
And I just didn't
Yeah.
feel like searching each one.
Yeah.
We didn't even ask Ty yet. Ty, what's your favorite singer?
Yeah, you gotta pick now.
Well, underground, I would say Oracle Spectre. I would like you to look them up.
Oracles.
They
Oh my
are
God,
a-
look it up and stop
Spectre.
laughing,
They're
losers.
about-
I'm not laughing.
Yes,
Okay.
are you?
Yes, I am. I'm exactly laughing.
Is this a mystical wizard? Just Oracle Spectre.
It's like
Merlin
you
has a
shall
beard.
not pass.
Oracle Spectre.
Nah, that's a spell that Harry Potter says.
Yeah, was I
Um,
not supposed to say that?
Specker.
Specker.
Spectre.
10,000 monthly listeners is crazy,
Dude,
Ty.
They're a heavy metal, death metal band.
Yeah.
So,
So
as
we-
you would like to say, Matt, very screamo.
What do you mean, as I'd like to
Screamo,
say?
yeah.
Everyone says that.
So
I don't say
obviously
that.
my favorite is Valley of the Flies, which is a brand new song by them.
Yeah. Also,
He made me listen to it. It's
my
actually
third-
really good.
Or I'm sure Oracle Spectre is cool, but my 3rd favorite underground artist, little guy, you never.
Let
heard
me
of
just
him.
look him up. No, don't even say yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Say who it is.
His name is Kanye West.
Yeah. Isn't
Well,
it? No, shouldn't it be Ye now? Isn't it
It's
Ye?
the same. You can search up Ye, brings him up.
Actually, it's Kanye
yeah,
South.
look at that. He's underground.
Heartless has 1 billion listens. I have no idea what song that is. All I know from
Heartless.
this is Bound. Bound 2.
I've never heard any of them.
Falling in love.
Oh, is that what that song is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
that song
stupid.
is good.
Yeah, Ellen, we got yours. Your underground.
Yeah,
artist.
I was 10 side, remember?
Now,
Or am I just like,
final.
ah,
Best Christmas song.
ah.
Now look, there's a lot out there, a lot of choices. Don't make a dumb one. I
Um,
already know.
I don't have a bad one. Just search up Tyler the Creator, the Grinch album.
Oh my lord.
That's my favorite Christmas.
I kind of
album.
lied in the beginning of this when I said Tyler the Creator. I just remembered I lied. It's probably my third favorite. My first favorite is from Kelly Clarkson. I don't know. I'm looking up Kelly. Y'all know who Kelly Clarkson is.
What if I
know
said
why I'm
I
looking
don't
her
know
up.
who
What if-
Kelly
what if I-
Clarkson is?
what if
Well, I guess that sucks for you, doesn't it?
Wow.
I'll look her up regardless. Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson is underrated. It's so much better than Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Not that that's a bad song, but like
You're gonna get
No,
jumped.
it's a terrible song.
I'm gonna
It's
get jumped
overplayed.
by
People are gonna find you.
the Carey stand.
'Cause you
What
said
would you
that.
call Mariah Carey's fans?
Uh,
Yeah, Underneath the Tree, 523 million.
the
listeners.
Mariahs.
The Mariahs.
Oh. Yeah, I
Don't
still
act like you don't know who that was, Ellen. You knew exactly who Kelly Clarkson was.
Does she only sing Underneath the Tree, or does she have other music?
Did you call me
Santa
by my
wait,
first
no,
name?
I know who she is.
Since You've Been Gone,
No,
Pitch Perfect.
I know who she is. She's the Sunday Night Football girl.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what she is. She's a Sunday Night Football
Talk
girl.
so much big game, but I bet you if Kelly Clarkson walked up onto this soundstage, which it's not a soundstage, but if she walked all up onto it, you wouldn't say that, would you?
I would. I would
Okay.
call her the
Yeah,
Sunday
he's
Night
got-
Football.
Kelly,
He's
can
got
I call
confidence.
you Kelly? Can I call you Kelly?
Her name
if
is
you're
Kelly.
listening, can you please come onto the Chatt-Cast and prove Noah wrong?
I would call
Please.
her the Sunday Night Football girl to her face.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
I'd say Carol the Bells, the rock
By who?
version.
By
I like
who?
that song.
I'd say the rock version. So
Oh.
So that's I think that's Christmas Cervejo by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
The Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Trans.
You know,
It's-
I just learned they aren't all trans.
Yeah, no, I thought that they
Yeah.
were all transgender, but they're not. I think it's because like there's different countries.
Let's
or
keep the
whatever.
controversialness off this thing.
Being transgender isn't controversial. But Christmas Eve / Cervejo, I know exactly which one that is. A lot of people say it's Carol of the Bells, but so I'll excuse your mispronunciation of it. But no, this is one of my favorites too. I really like it.
Yeah,
Wow,
but I'm the
right
Grinch.
I am arrogant today. I'm
Yeah,
feeling it.
yeah.
What's your favorite?
An album. Underground artist, Tyler the Creator.
What's your
Wow.
favorite album? What's your favorite album? Or
My
song? Oh,
Favorite Christmas song?
Time's tick-tocking.
Yeah, we're all staring at you.
Okay.
Pressure's on you.
TikTok.
Oh
by
my
Kesha.
God.
Let's go. Not Kesha. That's Lady.
Jingle Bells.
By who?
All right. Jingle Bells by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. A Mad Russian's Christmas is pretty good too. And Christmas Candy. Y'all should listen to that. And Wizards in Winter. That's the one who sings Oracle Spectre. No, that's the band.
Oh.
There we go.
Do they just Avada Kedavra?
That's a killing spell. I know so much about Harry Potter. We
I
need
know
to,
more.
we
You know-
need to have a Christmas movie podcast. And I have
Well,
a game that
that
we can
movie
play.
soundtrack went hard.
Oh yeah,
too.
we should do that.
That movie
Soundtracks. Yeah, I mean, movie sound. I listen to movie soundtracks most of the time.
Movie soundtracks are amazing.
Because I mean, it feels like you're just there.
Yeah,
You're watching it.
and
or you're
especially
in
if
it.
it's like good. Have you heard that Hunger Games song War, where
What?
it's all
No, I
only
haven't.
trumpets? It's fantastic.
No, I mean, and
I
that's
know,
why
why don't you
Trans-Siberian
impersonate
Orchestra's
it for
really
us?
because they don't use
Bum,
lyrics.
bum, bum, bum. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, so Noah's gonna play for us "War" by the Hunger Games soundtrack.
Let's go.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
about some
but I
talent.
mean, that's essentially all our music taste. I think we've all grown to hate each other
Yeah.
after
Pretty much.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Especially
Well,
you.
I think we bonded together. You just don't. You have a weird.
No, yeah, he
obsession
just
with
hates
Taylor Swift.
everybody.
I don't have an obsession with
He's just
Taylor
a
Swift. I
hater.
couldn't even tell you like any of her albums besides 1989 and Red and.
Who, Tay Tay?
What's your
Speak
favorite
Now.
song by her?
By
Tay-Tay's not
her?
Slay.
It's
Yeah.
Cruel Summer.
Cruel Summer.
My thing is like I'm not like a Swiftie. I just
Oh,
defend Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay,
I'm a
but
defender of the.
we were gonna save the paragraph for after. So
Oh,
he's
okay.
got to He's got to
Okay.
He's got to
Okay.
tell us. He's got to tell us the
All
paragraph,
right, this is
guys.
our last
All
thing.
right,
and then
I'm
we'll
just
see
gonna
y'all
summarize
out.
it.
We'll see you
'cause
all out the door after.
I'm gonna summarize it because I'm not reading all this. Her fan base is annoying. Taylor, I'm sure Taylor has some decent, okay songs, but she hasn't come close to like Kendrick or Frank Ocean or Kanye or the lyricism to them. When she compete, like always beats him in the Grammys, and every artist that probably deserves it more. And, you know, many people say she's on the same level as those people, or even better than like Kanye, or even some of these other rappers or pop stars and some of her other peers, and she's not. She's also not a great person. There are a couple things you can look about her. Travis Kelce made her famous.
Look,
So
we're not getting into this.
Also,
I knew who Travis Kelce was, but I guarantee you, Travis Kelce is not even close to the fame that Taylor Swift is.
nah, I know who Travis Kelce's family is. I don't know who Taylor Swift's family is. So I think.
All right, that's
Kelce.
it. Crew. Show of hands. Who knows who's more famous, Travis Kelce or Taylor Swift? Don't say anything. Taylor Swift, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3,
it's a
4.
tie.
All 4.
Nope, it's a tie.
There's no tie. What are you talking about? All of them.
no, Erin raised her hand.
No, she raised her walkie-talkie. That doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
Also, her lyrics are corny.
How?
All she sings about is her breakups and her cheating ex-boyfriends.
You can only talk about Jake Gyllenhaal leaving you so many times until people are like, dude, you dated Tom Hiddleston. I think you made
Okay,
it.
but here's the thing. If it's not broke, don't fix it. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
That's the problem. Is she doesn't have to innovate. She doesn't have to get
Not all of her
better.
songs about breakups.
Yeah, they are. They're literally every single one.
Large majority. But
You're telling me that yeah, that is about a breakup.
Yeah.
But it's not like
I just like
her
when
song.
When you look at other artists and some of the artists I like Tyler, the Creator, they've evolved and their music has changed.
But don't blame Taylor Swift. Blame her songwriters.
Exactly. She
No, I'm
doesn't
just
write her
joking. No,
own
I'm just joking.
songs.
No, she does write her own songs. But Taylor Swift
With a
she's
big
done
crayon.
so many-
And they're still
that's
bad.
how she talks.
Okay, Taylor. Can I here? Camera 1. Taylor. Can I call you Taylor? If you can see this, please come on the pod and make Noah pay for what he's saying right now. Please play "Cruel Summer."
Yeah, sing it live for
We're just gonna
everybody.
get 2,000 Swifties come here and beat them up.
That's the Swifties right now at the door. That's the Swifties right
Yeah,
now.
they're coming
They're
for
coming through
us.
the door. Look, guys, we have to end the show because they're coming through the door right now, and they're going to be getting us any second. So,
Yeah.
Thanks, Noah. But I was really interested in Alia's music choice. I think the person here with the best music choice is unfortunately Noah.
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
there's more stuff I would listen
course.
to.
I
But
mean-
I'll have to listen to the Bikini Kills.
I will.
Because
It's Bikini Kill. There's no S.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
So it's been a
Okay.
fun-
Okay,
All
whatever.
right.
All right. Well,
it's been a fun time talking with y'all about your music. You know,
yeah.
I personally love music. So I'm gonna just drop something, but I love music. Hopefully, we can get another chance to do this, talk about some different things and how music has affected other people and our lives. But it's been great. It's been nice to see you. Adios.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
Have a good weekend.